Hey, what's up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a club tour video. Now, I tend to do these monthly, but I've done one in January already, and my club has changed drastically since Team of the Year has come out. I had like over 1,000 players last time I showed you my club. I've like halved that. I've got like 500 or something players. It's crazy. I've got rid of a lot of the players that I didn't need, obviously to free up coins and stuff for the Team of the Year stuff that was coming out. And of course, after opening a whole bunch of packs, my club is now worth more. I have better players, and I've also got some of those Team of the Year players in my club. So I thought I would show you how things have changed on Lasty's account. Let's crack on into it, shall we? So, the BPL is probably one of the more boring leagues that I've got right now. I've changed it up to a 4-2-2. New additions probably since last month are second inform Koscielny. We've also got the likes of inform or second inform Long. Up front with that Diego Costa partnership would be quite a good thing. And then obviously the God Mesut Ozil assisting, and then Kevin De Bruyne. I think I packed this De Bruyne, but I haven't used him yet. I love having that fresh De Bruyne in my club. And a lot of these players I didn't sell over Team of the Year. Sorry about my phone just going off. I swear that happens every single video, and I really don't get that many texts. But we've also added the additions of some silver fullbacks. Like, you don't necessarily need... This is the area of the team where I can reduce the rating of the team. I bring it down a little bit by putting in some silvers, and these are some OP ones in Bellerin and Van Aanholt. So that's the BPL. Let's move on to the next league. So next up today, we've had a few changes made to the Ligue 1, the French Ligue 1 squad. It's actually looking probably one of the best that it's ever looked. It's this 4-3-1-2 side, and we've brought in Team of the Year Thiago Silva. That's not a bad signing. He is of course 94 rated. He cost me just shy of 400,000 coins. But he's got some crazy stats. Mad pace, 96 defending. That's awesome. And now I think this front three is nearly perfect now. We've got, of course, Di Maria at cam, because he's a good catalyst player. We've got Zlatan, who's one of the best players on the game. And we've now got this Ben Yedder as well. I used him. I bought one on the market, used him for a player review and for a video for my channel. And then I went and packed him. So I got rid of the one that I'd already used. And now I have this fresh first owner one, which is pretty sweet. But that's a lovely attack, because Ben Yedder on this game is something special. And I think you guys know that as well. So we move on to the Bundesliga, and this is a league which I have probably most neglected over the last few weeks. Sold some of my players that I had, and just really not used too much, because there wasn't any Team of the Year presence from the Bundesliga, apart from, of course, Neuer, who I've bought and I've used and I've sold on, because I don't really want to have a 600,000-700,000 coin keeper in my club. I feel like that's quite expensive, and I don't even have the regular Neuer in my club right now. I've got Inform Farman from week 1. I love this guy. I think he's not first owner, but I use him a lot. Like, very, very good keeper. And then it's basically Bayern Munich and of course Dortmund in the likes of Aubameyang. I sold the second Inform Aubameyang because I needed to free up coins for Team of the Year. Plus, I shouldn't have done it, because he's now risen by like another 200,000 coins. Obviously, people anticipating the upgrade coming in the next month or so, whenever EA decide to do the winter upgrades. So that was probably a mistake on my part, but I got more for him than what I bought him for, so it was pretty good, I guess. Still a solid investment, and that's a pretty boring league, I must admit. Now, things have spiced up a little bit in the Serie A, and what I mean by that is I've got a new Dumbia. Dumbia got transferred back to the Serie A. He's got that Roma card right now, which is pretty sweet. He's not as OP as he used to be on FIFA, but it's still quite cool to have Dumbia back, and we've got a front three of Felipe Anderson, who's a new love of mine. He's absolutely awesome. Quadrado, who I've always loved. Oh yeah, we've also got this Team of the Year Pogba too. He's a bit of a magician. Like, I absolutely love him. He's a beast. He's a machine. I've bought him and sold him like 3 times. Every time I sell him, I get regrets and just buy him back because I want one in my club. But obviously, it's a lot of coins to harbour. Like, this one cost me 1.6 million. But he is probably, without doubt, he's in the top 5 players of this entire game. Could be in the top 3 players. I think he's absolutely awesome. From CDM all the way up to like striker. He's so versatile, it's crazy. And then of course we've got this absolutely mad La Liga squad. So when Team of the Year comes around, it's pretty much dominated by players from La Liga. Team of the Year is sort of seen as like a popularity contest because it's a voting system rather than players that actually deserve it sometimes. So that's why people like Jerome Boateng haven't made it. You know, it is more dominated by the La Liga. And because I do the Bite the Bullet series, and apologies for not uploading that as much as I'd wanted to as of late, I've included a few of the blues, and you know, we've upgraded Bale, we've upgraded Godin. This is without a doubt my most expensive squad right now. It's pretty insane. You know, I've got Team of the Year Dani Alves, which is the one I packed, and I put him at centre-back for this squad. I would have put him at right mid, but who do you take out there? Do you take Messi out? Do you take second inform Bale out? It's just a little bit nuts, really. The midfield is dominated by the dribbling gods of Modric and Iniesta. Of course, we've got my orange Suarez up front as well. I did have a Team of the Year Neymar, but I sold him. He was very expensive and I made some profit on him, but it's too many coins to keep holding in the club at one point in time for me. And then of course we don't have a Ronaldo at the moment. We have this second informed Konrad Plianga, who is pretty much just as good, but that's a pretty insane La Liga squad, I have to admit. So other than those league squads, I've of course got the 3 squads from Bite the Bullet, and I've got one more pretty sweet squad to show you as well. This is our current hybrid, like it's in the middle of being changed from one hybrid to another, so the chemistry is obviously lacking. And this is also where we stand with the Barcelona team. We've just brought in blue Andres Iniesta, that's not too shabby at all. And the Bite the Bullet overall La Liga squad, which is starting to take shape. We've got a lot of great players in there now. The likes of Bale need to be upgraded to his second in form. I think I want to bring Team of the Year Iniesta into this squad as well, probably for Toni Kroos, and then we're basically done with that. But this right here is my final squad to show you today. It's I wanted to try and fit all of the blues that I have into one particular squad, and I managed to do it by doing this. It's, I guess, 3 leagues, because it's La Liga, French Liga, and then the Serie A as well. So the right hand side is completely and utterly crazy, because it's all blue or black as well, like crazy side. And then the Serie A part over here isn't as great, but of course it does mean that we get Pogba into the team. 5 blues, second inform Bale, orange man of the match Suarez. Like, that's an insane team right there, featuring probably the most expensive players that I've got right now in my club. So as always, I will show you the first few pages of my club to end this video, in case some of the players haven't made it into squads. This is page 6, whereby we've got some 85s and 86s in the club. Yaya Toure, Alexis Sanchez, that sort of thing feature there. We've got my new first owner, De Bruyne. We've also got the likes of Royce, Tevez, Benzema, Vidal. Pretty good on page 5. Page 4 is where we step up to 87 rated, which is quite good. We've got James, Modric, Bale, like the regular versions of these guys. And then things start to get spicy on page number 3. We have the likes of Neymar, Thiago Silva, Iniesta, Ibra, Messi. And then the informs start coming in. My first owner, Ben Yedder. That's pretty sweet. The informs on page number 2 are also pretty snazzy. This is where we start getting higher rateds, like the likes of Konrad Plianga, and that third inform Jonas, who I think I packed this one. I've got another one in my trade pile that I had been using, but I bought him, so I prefer to have the first owner in my club. And then this is the final page. This is the mad page where everything exists, is blue or legend or absolutely mad inform. We got the 289 rated informs from the week of Team of the Year. The Bale, who, how much did I pay for him? 689. Ugh, there was a day where I could have bought him for like 500k, and I didn't, because I thought he was going to go down. So that made me a little bit salty, but so be it, you know. Alves, Modric, Pogba, Thiago Silva, Iniesta. And then I've got my 2 legends. I actually sold my Lalas that I bought right at the start of the game, and I sold my first owner Landon Donovan to free up coins for Team of the Year. I couldn't sell Matthias because, well, I just can't. I'm never going to. I really don't think so. I use him so much. And he's just absolutely godly. And then I also packed a Hadji legend during Team of the Year, so he replaced Donovan essentially, which is great, and I just think his card looks absolutely epic. Really happy to pack him. And that is my club for now. So that is my post Team of the Year club tour. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Let me know if yours looks anything like this, or if you would dream of having some of these players and stuff like that. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to my channel if you are new. Perhaps I'll do another one of these in around 4 or 5 weeks time to see how things have changed post Team of the Year once again. Subscribe to my channel if you're new, like I said, and I will catch you next time. Peace.